If you live in the US and turn on your TV anytime or day or night, you're likely to find an episode of America's Funniest Home Videos, or AFV, as they call it now, playing. On the chance you have never seen it, people would send in their videos of themselves, or friends or family, doing something stupid for the amusement of viewers everywhere. A lot of these involve injuries of some sort, mostly things like someone getting mistaken for a piñata, or some dude getting kicked in the groin. A friend of mine who moved to Mexico a few months back sent me an email one day with a video attached. "You would not believe this," it said. "Looking for something to watch late last night, and I found this playing on a satellite channel that seems to work randomly. Caught some of it on my cell. If I had been gotten this email by anyone else, I could have deleted it, thinking that it was a hacked email or a prank. But my friend is a lifelong insomniac with a taste for the weird, so I decided to go ahead and watch it. Apparently, this was a Christmas-themed episode. The host, Tom Bergen, was wearing a Santa hat, and decorated trees adorned the set. Many of the first strange things that there was no audience, just Tom, sitting in a chair, and smirking as he introduced the videos. The sound of the video was muffled, but I could hear that Tom's voice was being dubbed over in Spanish. The videos were all Christmas themed, and it got progressively more disturbing. The ones in the file included 1. A man is decorating a tree out on a balcony, and he's standing on a chair, putting the star on top when a man dressed up as Santa pops out and scares him. The man is startled, and losing his footing, falls over the balcony and down to the ground. One of his arms is obviously dislocated. 2. A young boy is opening a present and pulls out wads and wads of white tissue paper from the box. He finally gets to what was wrapped inside, an animal trap with wide metal teeth, and it snaps down on his wrist. He screams and flails as his blood spurts out on the tissue paper and the camera. 3. A blonde woman is staring straight into the camera, grins as she crushes a colorful glass ornament in her bare hand, and she shoves it into her mouth, chewing. She repeats this a few times, laughing, with her mouth full of glass, shards, and blood. 4. A group of kids are singing carols in front of a fireplace as their family members watch. One man who is putting up stockings on the mantle behind them misfires his nail gun, and several go and one into the girl's eyes, attaching her to the mantle. The other children stop and stare at her. Thinking that the song was done, the adults start to clap. 5. A crowd is gathering right in front of a home, admiring a live nativity scene. A car drives up, and a man dressed up as a ninja jumps out and begins to shoot randomly. The woman dressed up as Mary drops the baby Jesus, who gets trampled in the melee. 6. A family is trying to put together a metal Christmas tree sculpture when one man holding the rods together while another inserts the new ones from the top. The final rod doesn't go in correctly, instead rips through the man's face. His daughter is standing right behind him and gets splattered with his blood. After the last video, the episode ended with Tom saying goodnight. None of the usual contest where the 3 best videos are picked and one of them wins 10 grand. I can't imagine any audience that would sit through that, much less vote for them. Maybe that's why there wasn't one. I think it was a hoax or sick parody with the host looking like Tom Bergen, but it wasn't really him. But my friend swears it was, and it's seen similar episodes with other American shows on that same channel. She can't tell me what it is because it's not listed anywhere in her satellite guide, and it usually doesn't work. She can't even look up the number because she can only find it by flipping through channels, pressing info. When she has found it, it makes it stop working. She recorded some of the other stuff she's seen, but I asked her not to send any more to me.